Hivers, welcome to Honeybee Stamping Hive, where creative buzz is always in the air. I am Tashana Lundy, your independent Stampin' Up Demonstrator in Florida, serving customers all over the United States. Today we're going to be working with the paper pumpkin kit for November, for December, the Beary Comforting December 2020 paper pumpkin kit. We're going to be making an alternative project. So I just wanted to remind you what the kit looked like, what the projects looked like that the kit made. It made 3 different designs of cards, and you got 4 of each. And these are those. We're going to be using elements from this card. So I took this card and I cut it to get the card front separated from the back, and we're only going to be using the card front and the 3 elements here, not this rich raspberry piece. Okay, so before we get started, I just wanted to remind you we are still in our subscribing period for the January paper pumpkin kit, Sending Hearts. In January, they're going to have an add-on kit, which is called the Little Love Boxes, and it's going to coordinate with a bundle that is in, it's like a mini suite in the January to June 2021 catalog. So you're going to get, this is super cute. These little snails, super cute. Wait till you see it in the catalog. It is super cute. Okay, you can contact me if you have any questions about this. You can go to my blog here at Honeybee Stamping Hive, or stampwithshana@gmail is my email address, okay? That's that, and you have till January 10th to subscribe for the January paper pumpkin kit. So we're going to be making a triangular shaped purse. I got the idea from Angelina at Intertwined Designs. She is so great with making 3D projects and purses and boxes and things like that. So what I had to change up her measurements because she used an 11 by 3 1/4, I believe, or 11 1/4 inch sheet of paper, and I don't have any 12 by 12 in this color that I wanted to use, so I had to change the measurements so that I can do it. So you're going to need 2 pieces of this. This is Calypso Coral. You're going to need 2 pieces at 5 by 6 3/4 inches. You're going to need 2. Then you're going to need 2 of this. This one is 4 1/4 by 3. You're going to need 2 of those. You're going to need 2 of this one. This is 9 by 1/2 inch. And then you're going to need 1 at 2 1/2 by 2. And then you're going to need your the front from your card base. And you can either use 2 card bases, because you're going to need if you want to design or decorate, the front and the back of the purse, you're going to need 2 cards. I'm going to do the front and the back, but if you only want to decorate the front, you're only going to need 1 card base. Okay, so I think that is all. No, I'm sorry. We also need a gold piece at, you're going to need 2 of these. This is, what size is the gold piece? The gold piece is 3 7/8 by 7/8, okay? You're going to need 2 of these. So let's get started with scoring our 5 by 6 3/4. Let me get my scoreboard here. So on the long side, where's my stylus? Okay, we're going to score this at 1 and 4 3/4. So 1 and 4 3/4. Then you're going to turn it to the short side with the 1 inch side at the top, and we're going to score down 1/2 inch at 1/2 inch just to the 1 inch score line. Flip it over and do the same thing. 1 inch down to the 1/2 inch down to the 1 inch score line. Okay. Then we're going to take our 4 1/4 by 3 piece, And this one you want to score at 1/2 inch on 3 sides. So 2 of the long sides and 1 short side. We're going to score at 1/2 inch on 3 sides. Okay, then we're going to put the short side here that's scored at 1/2 inch. We're going to put it over here, and we're going to kind of eyeball 1.5 inch here and 1.5 inch here, and just kind of make a mark. And we're going to turn it back this way, so the side that you did not score on the short end is going to be at the top, and we're going to score down 1.5 down to that mark we made, just right there. Okay, and then on your little 2.5 by 2, you want to put the 2.5 inch side, the 2.5 inch, so the long way at the top, and score at 1/2 inch. That's what I already done that. And you're going to do that to all of your pieces the same. Like there's 2 of these, and 1 of those. So that's, and then we have a little bit more scoring to do with some diagonal scores. So we have a ruler here, and we're going to go from this point to this middle point here. And we're just going to score from here up to there and make a line. And we're going to do the same thing on this side. Okay, and then we're going to have some score lines here. So from the bottom of this 1/2 inch to this score line, right to the edge, is where you want to do this one. Going to do it just like that. Do the same thing on this side. Let me see. From here to there. Okay. And that's all the scoring done. Okay. And we are going to take this, and we're just going to cut down this 1/2 inch and down this. Let me get some long scissors. You can do this on your trimmer if you would like. Sometimes that is easier. Just gonna cut there. Then from that score line, I'm just gonna follow. So if you wanted to just make a pencil mark instead of scoring, you can do that as well. Sometimes it's just easier to score because you can see the score line on the back. Okay, so that's it for that. That's our one piece. And then on this piece, at the bottom where that short end, we're going to cut this little square out. So you want to cut it, just cut it out. And then you want to wedge in on this side and on this side. Okay, and you want to do the same thing over here. So you can just go ahead and do your wedge beforehand. That way you can be done like that. And then you want to wedge at the top just a little, just like that. Okay, and then on this piece that I already started, this is going to make a tassel to decorate the purse. So you don't, this is an option. If you don't want a tassel, you can just make a circle and put like stamp maybe an initial on it and put that as a tassel, not a tassel, but just as a something that's dangling from the purse. So this is all I did. You have your sticky strip here. Where's my bone folder? Take your bone folder and start curving it to help it along. Because what we're going to do, you take that off. If you have one of those, I don't know what it's called, one of those little things that you can stick a quilling tool, I think it is, that'd be so much easier. You just want to roll this up tightly, making sure that you keep the top portions of the cardstock even. You're just going to roll it. And when I get to about this point, I would add some ribbon. And I have the gold ribbon from the Forever Greenery Trim Combo Pack. And I took about 3.5 inches and I would put it right here. Just put the end in there and then roll. And then right when you get to the other end, you want to stick the other end of it right in there like that, okay? But I've already made one of these up. After you get that done with your ribbon inside, you can use linen thread or twine. After you do that, I had a 1 1/4 by 1/2 inch piece from the card front, and I just wrapped that around, and this is how it turned out. Okay, I just wrapped that around the top of it. So that is our tassel. We're going to go ahead and burnish these score lines so they'll be ready when we put the purse together. Okay, and on this one, we're going to fold it in. Just fold those diagonal score lines. And that's that. And let's go ahead and burnish this. And that'll be ready. Okay. And for this is going to be the handle to the purse. And what I have here is the Lovely Labels Pick-a-Punch. And we're going to use this side of it. Can you see that? We're going to be using this side. They have 2 different designs you can use, and I like this one. Just because it's a smaller, you get more of a decorative end. And I did already put some tearing tape just on the very ends of this. As you can see there. So when we get ready to adhere it to our purse, a little bit of the adhesive already be there. Okay, so that's all we needed this for. Let's see now, what else? Okay, so I went ahead and cut out our front and back for our purse. What I did with this piece here, okay, for this piece, this was 4 7/8 by 3 5/8. And what I did was I just turned it on the back and put a little pencil mark at 1/2 inch from the on the long side, 1/2 inch in on both ends, and then I cut from the 1/2 inch mark down to the corner of the paper there. And so that would give us a perfect mat in here, like with a so it's like 1/8 smaller. Let's see, I think I might want to use this side of this. Yeah, let me score it this way. I like the way this side of it looks better. So yeah, it'll just fit right in there like that. Okay, and let's go ahead and get that done. I need liquid glue. I couldn't remember what I was looking for. So we're just gonna go ahead and adhere this down. And I like decorating most of it before I put the purse together because I find it easier for some parts of it. Now, when you cut your card front, so this is the back of the card that I cut. I cut it at the 4 7/8 first, and then I cut it at 3 5/8. When you cut it at the 3 5/8, you're going to be left with a 5/8 inch strip, and you can cut that down to 3 5/8, and that will layer on our gold piece. Okay, and that's going to go right here on our flap. I've already done one side, so what I need to do is let the magnets get on there. Okay, that's what I needed to do with the magnets. So let me slow down and back up. We're gonna pause that part and we're just gonna wait and do that in a minute. Okay, so let's get back to putting the purse together. So here's the one side I've completed. And I've already gone ahead and added tear and tape to this side. So let's go ahead and put some on the other side for our purse. Now this is totally customizable. If you wanted to make the sides of your purse a different color than the front, you could do that since they're separate pieces. But I just wanted to leave mine all the same color. Okay. And so we're gonna glue these together, and I need to see which side I want to be my front. And I'm thinking I might want this to be the front. So that means I want it to be on the bottom. And the reason I'm saying that is because when you glue these together, because we're going to glue these together, I don't want the seam of these two coming up together in the front. Okay? So that one needs to be on the bottom. So we're just going to add some liquid glue. On that end. I'm going to put a little tear and tape on here as well. The tear and tape is just so that it adheres faster. Like it helps to grab it quickly without having to wait for the glue to dry completely, so that we can continue and move on. So we're just gonna line this up. Oh, make sure I'm not in the... Yeah, we're just gonna line that up. And this is when we're gonna put the glue, the magnets. I needed to put this together first. So let's go ahead and put the sides on, which I should have done before I put these together. Oh my goodness. I wanted the sides to go in between. Let me see. Ooh. If I can lift up just on the edges, that'd be good. Okay. Do as I say, not as I do. Oh my goodness. And again, I'm putting the glue on just so I can have a little wiggle room. So we're gonna do the same thing. We're just gonna fold this over, make sure our score lines are even, and plop that down right on the side. Add a little bit more glue here and pop that back down. Okay, we're gonna do the same thing over here. Release our tear and tape backing. A little bit of liquid glue just to give it a little bit of wiggle room so we can get it right where we want it. Line it up, fold it down. Need a little bit of glue right there. Okay, my glue is running out. Hold, please. Okay, I got another glue here. Get that ready to go. So what we're gonna do now is take the tear and tape off this side and this side of both of these. Put a little bit of liquid glue. Trying to work it over the tear and tape and really close to the score line here. I'm gonna do that on both sides. Whoops, stay in shot. Okay, and then this is just gonna adhere to the front. Just gonna line that up just like that. Give it a good press. Line this one up. Give it a good press. You can go in with your bone folder if you like and press it down really good. And then we're going to do the same with this side. I love 3D projects. And this is such a cute purse. I like this shape, it's different. Sometimes it looks difficult. I'm like, how are you gonna get that shape? And then it's just measurements, cut it at an angle. Because I was like, maybe it was like, I thought it was done, maybe, what is those things called? A Cricut or Brother Scan and Cut or something. One of those things you have to have a file number or something. I don't know. I don't have one of those, so I really don't know what I'm talking about. But I know you can download certain files to that and it'll cut out the shapes for you. Okay, so now we have that, and we're just going to adhere the other sides. Can you guys see what I'm doing? Okay, so it's coming together. Sorry for the darkness. Okay, so now we have our sides on. When we close this, you're going to squeeze it, and that's why we did the score lines in the sides of the box, because this is going to close like this. Okay, so now we can put our glue dots on the bottom of these magnets. So let's go ahead and do that. Oh. Okay, I need to take the backings off. You can hear that my husband is down and my daughter downstairs are probably getting something to eat. Okay, we're going to squeeze this together and just press, and hopefully that those, okay, this one didn't take. Come on. There we go. Okay. So now that we have that, I went ahead and put some tear and tape on the back of our gold strip. We're going to just take that off. And add some liquid glue so that I'll have wiggle room. But be careful using liquid glue and your foil paper, because it will leave marks if it gets on the other side. And the tip that Angelina gave was to use the tear and tape, because the magnets will push your paper up a little, and it might keep it from laying flat. And you don't want any gaps. Oop. I have glue on my fingers. Okay. Just trying to press this down around the magnet to keep it locked in there. Okay, and then we're going to take our piece from the card front, and oh, that has tear and tape on it as well. Okay. And then we're just going to add some liquid glue so we can have some wiggle room to make sure we can center this properly. Just put it right over the middle. And that'll kind of hide the bumps from the magnets. That's the only reason why I cut this smaller. That is the closure. So this is the front of our box, this side. And we're going to take our handles here with our bone folder. Let me move some of this stuff out of the way. I have so much going on. We're going to take our bone folder and just help it curve into the direction that we want it to go. Just do it lightly, and we're going to put them on like this, okay? So we're going to remove the adhesive. Let's do one at a time. Let's see. About right there. Just trying to make sure I get that even. And just hold that for a second. You can open it up and hold it. Okay. And we can get our other one. I've already done this with the tear and tape and the punch. So we'll go ahead and take that off. Put a little liquid glue on this. And what we're going to do is try to make sure that when we put this on, that they're pretty much the same height. Okay, I'm gonna go over here. I think I went down a little further on this side, so let's push that up a little bit. Oh, and mine popped off over here. Okay, open it up and press it in. And when you do it this way, you can, either one can go on the top because the magnets are, you know, they'll do their thing either way. Okay, so now let's decorate this. We have our purse all put together. So I have a bunch of stuff over here that I'm going to use to decorate. So we have our pieces from the paper pumpkin kit. We have the cute little bear, the bouquet of flowers. Let me see. Dimensionals. And we have our circle here. So I have the sentiment, "You Are on My Mind" from the stamp set. Here's the stamp set. Has the bear and the bouquet and two other hooray and get well soon. So we're just going to stamp this sentiment. Now you can use any sentiment that you want. I just wanted to keep with the kit. I just wanted to use everything that was in the kit. Okay, so we're going to add dimensionals. We're going to put one dimensional under this part of the bouquet and tuck it under his arm here that they have already cut out for us. He's going to be holding it. Let me see. Don't want it up too high. There we go. Then we're going to put dimensionals on the back of this bear. Oh, they're sticking to my finger. I need them to stick to my project. Again, let me find the front. Okay, this is the front. We're just going to sit this right on the front of the box, or the purse now. Now that we put it together, it is a purse. Oh my goodness. You know what I did? I forgot to put our tassel on. Good, it didn't stick. We need to put our tassel on. Okay, let me add some more adhesive since I just took that off. So before you put your handles on, make sure to put your tassel on there. Let's see, where was this? About right here. Oh my gosh, I can't believe I did that. You know why? Because I watched Angelina's video and she did the same thing. Guess we're just so eager to put the purse together. Okay, so I got this to stick, but I think it's on crooked, but it's on there. It's a little longer than I wanted, but that's okay. We're gonna pop up our sentiment as well. So let's put some dimensionals on the back of that. And we're gonna put it just like it was on the front of the card. So it's gonna go right here at the bottom. And your tassel can be on either side. Since our sentiment is there, I'll leave it on this side, okay? And we're gonna further decorate it with some of these gold gilded gems. They're gold gilded gems. So I'm gonna take, let's see, the smallest ones. I'm gonna put a couple right here. Right on the handles. We're going to do that on both sides. And then what I'm going to do, make sure those are pressed on. I'm going to give this some feet. So I'm going to take, there's small, medium, and large ones. I'm going to take the largest ones and put them on the bottom of this bag. Just right in the corner here of each corner. Just to give it some feet. Make it fancy. You know, the fancy purses have little feet so that your purse doesn't get dirty sitting down. Isn't that cute? And I think that is it. This is our first alternate with the December 2020 Beary Comforting Paper Pumpkin Kit. Isn't it cute? That is it, you guys. Triangular purse. Okay, you guys, don't forget to leave a comment, like, share, and subscribe. And as always, I want to thank you for buzzing by the Hive today. Until next time, buzz you later. Bye.